Good evening, people. Welcome to back to the channel, RTV Sports. Today we're going to be looking at Liverpool's season up to this point, including the absolute demolition job at the old toilet. Joining me today, all the way from the away end, Mr. Juno. How's things
Yo,
over
yo,
there?
yo, what to do? You can see.
Can you
I'm
still
chilling.
see the tears on the seats of those absolute scumbags?
Yo, I'm still buzzing after Sunday. I'm still here at the stadium. I haven't even left. I just want to
Be
sit here
careful.
forever.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm very good, man, as you can see. Yeah, it's been a brilliant weekend again. But yeah,
100%.
3-0 away from home. We couldn't ask for
Yeah.
a
3
better
clean
game, right?
sheets.
A clean sheet. Just added to it.
And 3 games, 3 clean sheets, 3 points in the home at the United's home ground. Couldn't ask for a better start, actually. What did you think of the game on Sunday?
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Like even that first 10 minutes, I wasn't too worried. Like United came on full force in that first few minutes. Um, People seemed panicking, other Liverpool fans, but I was chilled. I knew this is not going to last. I don't think they had the legs. I knew they didn't have the legs to keep up with our guys. And then after that, it was just plain sailing for us.
I'll. Abib is not answering his phone, so I'll try to get hold.
Unavailable.
Yeah, I thought the beginning of the game was as expected. The crowd behind them, Derby game. I
Mm.
think like
All
for
hyped
the
up.
first, yeah, they actually kept the ball well in the beginning.
Yes,
The
yes.
first 20 to 30 minutes, it was actually like a very scrappy game. Both teams were giving the ball away. They didn't really test the
Mm.
keepers that much. We had the disallowed goal with Trent, where the Salah was offside.
Mm.
They had 1 or 2 moments where they got in behind Trent, and then when they put the ball in the box, it was cleared for corner. I think they got like 2 corners. I'm not sure in that period, but I'm not sure Ellison had a save to make.
I don't
I think
remember. Yeah.
his first save came after we were leading 2-0 when Mazraoui took a shot through Virgil's legs and then he
Mm.
buried it. If I'm not mistaken, that was
That
his
was
first
that
save.
was the first.
Yeah, so the half
Easy
time
day
puff,
at off.
both of us half time puff, yeah, for most of the first half an hour. But
No,
I
but
think,
after that Trent's disallowed goal, it was just like we put it into another gear and we took
but it
control
was quite
again.
early. It was quite early though. At least what was a positive. We didn't really let that affect us. It was like, okay, the goal's disallowed. Just get back to what you
Yeah,
were doing.
because I was
Yeah,
looking at Lucho's celebration for the second one. I don't know. I didn't feel
yeah.
as exciting as the first celebration, but maybe it's because of
He
that
thought he was
throwback.
offside or something. Yeah,
Oh yes,
but it
yes,
also
and it was. I didn't know who scored first. It was Soboslai or
yeah. I
Lucho.
had the same. Yeah, I actually thought Sabazala scored.
Yeah, even me. But I
He
mean,
actually, but he almost got in the way of the. It almost hit
but
his hand. It would have been
where's
disallowed also.
a South American gonna back down in that chance? Eh?
Yeah, but it's actually a good header, like just technique
Yeah,
wise. It wasn't the most difficult chance, but he had to obviously make sure that he
but I saw
had the right
that
technique.
post opened. You could see it coming, man. And then it took the long way to cross it, and then he still got the header in, and nobody marked him.
Yeah, but it's because if you saw like when not Casemiro, Gravenberch won the ball.
Mm.
If you'll I don't have the video now, but if you pause in that moment, you'll see immediately Jota's hand. He points to that direction of Diaz,
Yeah,
and as they're moving forward, Jota, I don't know if you can see, he does this. He does this the whole time. Like showing that
uh,
they must
it's
it's back
open.
post, back post. It's a back post move.
Yeah.
So that was deliberate for Salah to go on the outside for them to put it on the back post. Because I think if they
I
played
see.
first time to Diaz, then the defense they come across
Yeah, they'll
and
probably pushed
potentially
him out
block it.
wide.
So yeah, but just
But
go look at Jota. You'll see him moving his
I
hands
must go check Jota out.
when they're
But
showing that.
who was your man of the match?
Oh, I think probably Gravenberch. I don't think
Mm.
anyone. I think our worst player, if you had to choose a worst, would probably Jota.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he did a lot of off the ball work
Yeah, he
You
didn't
know,
have a.
I think on the ball he wasn't that as sharp as Luis, but he dropped in the pockets, he closed the passing lanes. Like he did a very good job
Mm.
off the ball.
But
And
how
but
good
yeah, for
was
me,
Gravenberg, man?
Gravenberch,
Just passing that midfield.
a proper giraffe, like with those legs,
Yeah,
just like
those legs can
striding across
stretch
the pitch.
anyway. And I
It was
love
so good.
how he positions himself always in a way. So like he can just turn out of a situation and then he's gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he
Even
turns
for
up,
the
man.
disallowed goal, the disallowed goal that Virgil played a stunning pass to him, and the way he opened his body and just
Yo,
went into
yeah.
that space, it was brilliant.
So direct.
And they actually like there was a lot of talk of like him being the DM, but he was
Mm,
actually McAllister was actually the one like
staying back. And he goes a bit forward.
furthest back. I don't know if you can you see the image here?
It's loading.
Yeah, so you can see here's Gravenberch here. This was the
Mm,
average positions in the game. You can see like where he is and look where McAllister is.
this is where he likes to be.
Yeah. So McAllister was actually like
Ahead of him
sitting
actually.
and Gravenberch, I'm sorry, was going to
But
press and
when he decides to run up,
interceptions.
then McAllister stays back.
Yeah, exactly. And if you see where Gravenberch is, if you go to United's average position, just quickly, like look at this big space here
Oh,
between, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. And
Yep.
look at this people jumbled up here, you know what I mean? Number 3 and 17
Those
Garnacho.
people. Mm-mm.
So yeah, you can see
Falling over
like
each other.
tactically positionally we were much
Mm.
better.
But
Yeah.
did you think that was a true test for Gravenberg now, or like given that United so crap?
Now I don't think it was
But the
it,
occasion.
no, yeah, I think it's a look in this game, anything can happen. In the United game away from home, anything can happen. You know, form goes out the window as the cliche goes.
Mm.
So I think it was a test, if not in terms of this team, the strength of the team that is doing, but definitely the occasion. You know, it's
Mm.
also a
Stepped
ground
up the occasion. Yeah,
we didn't win
I
at
didn't get it.
last year. And it's not like he's played this position many times, it's only the third time.
Yeah,
So
it's like a
I
new
think
player this season. I don't know
yeah, the way he
the
played,
way
he
slots
was
utilizing him.
possessed. Yeah, and I like the way he used his body at times also, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah, yeah.
not
He's
afraid
reminding me
to
a bit of Fabinho also with that long legs. He can just stretch out.
yeah.
But
Yeah, Fabinho was a bit harder in the tackle, but yeah,
yeah, and he offers more going forward.
yeah, exactly.
Gravenberg,
Yeah. And obviously Salah,
the king, the king.
yet another goal at um at Old Trafford.
What a
It's
shot, man!
ridiculous.
Not even a lot
No,
of power
but
on it, but
yeah, he just because of Onana, I don't know why he was standing on the other side
yeah,
of
that
the
shouldn't have got in if you think about it. Now, he was so far out, and
shocking. If that was Allison, like they might still get beaten, but he'll never be standing over there. That is one thing about Allison, like his positioning is like top
yeah,
notch. That's why
I don't know
you
what we'll
hardly
do
see
if we lose
Allison
that guy.
having to make like a lot of diving saves and
His
because his
positioning is
positioning is so
perfect.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
the king, man.
Oh,
What do you
but
make
yeah.
of his contract situation?
I was actually gonna ask you about the three players. But okay, that's fine. Salah. I think like based on his comments, clearly he wants to stay,
Mm.
but he's clearly making it known that it's not up to him. You know what I mean? So is the ball is in the club's hands. If you want me, give me the money.
Mm.
Otherwise, I will go and I will just enjoy the until the end of the contract. So
Yeah, they seem to have 6 months to sort him
I
out
think he
because
will stay. Yeah, because from January he can speak to other clubs.
yes,
Yeah. But it's not like the agents aren't in contact with anyone. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Yeah. So I think he will stay.
he better stay
I think
because
I think he'll get maybe a 2 year extension.
I
The
think
only
he's
thing
good for
is,
another 2 years. Like that guy's still fit, you know.
yeah, he's fit as fit. And obviously with
There's
Chiesa
no
coming
question about
in,
his ability, man. So I don't
yeah.
know what's
But
the
obviously,
delay
like
about.
for the time, he catches up to everyone. So it's just about they need
Mm,
to identify physically when he starts to drop off and manage his minutes. But and hopefully he's open
yeah,
to being managed because sometimes you know the players they feel like
Yes, the
They
ego
like
is too
better
big.
than sitting on the bench. They want to play every game and all those things. So yeah, I think he'll get an extension. It's just I don't know if they'll offer him more money though. I don't know how much money he's asking for. We'll have to see. Because currently he's on 350, I think.
The 350.
I can't see
Yeah.
Liverpool paying for like 400 or something. They will never do that because they're going to
No.
obviously think of if we give him this, other people are also, even though they
Yeah,
don't deserve
definitely.
it, like it's Virgil will use it in his negotiations, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes. But they broke
So,
the whole wage structure for his previous contract.
and
So they
look how
didn't
long
pay him
that
out.
took. Like he was like so clearly deserving
Yeah,
of the contract. Like people come from like at other clubs and they're earning the same like Salah was doing like ridiculously like
exactly.
much less than him.
Um, yeah,
So I think he'll get an
mention names.
extension. It's just a matter of time. I think all three of them
Mm.
will stay.
When
I think the
Dyke is just
most.
getting better with time, and that guy's also not showing any
Yeah,
signs of.
but he also none of them. Oh, I mean, both of them they can't play every game, so we'll need him.
Mm,
We'll need Kwanzaa to step up in Gomez also,
yeah,
just to keep him fresh. But you see, the thing with Van Dijk is like the centre backs can play. Like look at Thiago Silva, he played till 39, I think, and he
yeah.
was still solid because they use the experience, they use the positional
They know
sense, you
how
know what I mean?
to
They're not running like
handle
donkeys up
themselves
and down
and
like Vidic used to do
exactly.
and all those. You know what I mean? They don't
Yeah,
waste the
yeah.
energy. Like Rio was also very good. John Terry was an expert. That guy played
Mm,
also till 38 at the top level.
at conserving themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
He played all season last season, Van Dijk, without the injury.
Even after the ACL, the season after, he played
Mm.
much more than he should have. Like clearly, he's not the same Van Dijk. He doesn't have the same face, but he's still his brain is
I
still
would say
there.
only the pace wise, but like everything else is
Hmm.
still up
Yeah,
there.
yeah. But you can see
Yeah.
he tries to not use his pace that often. If you go like a few years
Ah,
ago, you'll see clips of him like sprinting against Adama and Haaland, and when he was still
yeah.
younger, you know, then just like out sprinting them. But now he stays a bit back. So yeah, that's what I think of those three situations. Yeah, I don't know our wage structure. I don't know. You never know with these people. They have this
I
structure,
have
then
no idea.
they seemingly they're quite stubborn with these structures. You know what I mean? Like look at
Yeah.
the transfer window. They literally said Zubomendi, if we don't get him, we get nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though we loaned Casemiro as a DM for the game. Yeah, they just literally said like
Kasim.
it's either Zubomendi. But there's a rumor now actually that we might revisit in January.
I saw that.
So
But I thought it
would you
was a
take
player
him?
that didn't want to join.
It was the player. He changed his mind. He said yes and then he said no
No, but if you don't want
afterwards.
to come, then you must stay there.
So
We
you
only
wouldn't take
need
him back
players
in
that
January.
want to
What
be
if it
there.
says in January that he wants to come now? And
No,
obviously we will
if
pay
Liverpool
less.
come knocking, you must drop everything.
Yeah.
We're a big club,
I
obviously.
think I think we must let Slot decide, like because clearly it's a player he wants,
Mm,
and we have to back him also with. Like, obviously, the board has their targets and things, but ultimately, if Slot feels like he can take us to the next level, then we don't need to be
I guess
petty
so.
with players and arrogant. Just take the damn player and let that water go under the bridge and sort it out. And yeah, I don't know what else of the game you want to discuss. I thought the second half was just we just took off. That was actually the one frustrating. They actually wanted us to score more goals
Yeah, we had so many chances.
because, like with City, you know, towards and even the Champions League places, like goal difference can always come up
Yes, yes. Previous
as a
seasons, we were
variable
always
at the end.
behind Arsenal and City with a goal difference. But
Yeah, yeah.
for
So I
now,
don't
we're still
know.
up there. But it's because we're holding clean
Yeah,
sheets also.
yeah. But you never know. It could have been a tactic to not waste so much energy as well.
Mm,
Because remember, we're trying to do a bit more control than what we had before. Like when we watched the Brentford game now, and we were
mhm.
2-0 up, and then you were messaging me and swearing when Szoboszlai ran, didn't want to give that through balls,
I was so
remember?
pissed. He
So
didn't
yeah,
pass.
but like I was thinking like it could have been under instruction. Like if it's a
Oh, he was just trying
50-50
to
and we
hold on
do
for
not,
a bit longer
yeah, if it's a 50-50 and we do not don't take the risk of letting them
and getting
intercept
caught
and
out
then
of
they
position.
start a counter attack. So it could have been instruction, like like he was running, on his
You're
clock is
right,
on
no,
the line. You don't know if
because
he was shouting, remember,
I
remember,
didn't see
don't do
that
it, don't do
now
it.
on Sunday. Like he paused
Yeah,
when he was supposed to pause. It didn't take long at all.
yeah, yeah. But he should have scored also when that ball came across from Bradley. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. That is one thing he's lacking. Is like he's off the ball. He's so like aggressive with his running and his tracking back. But
Uh
on the ball, he needs to be a bit more aggressive on the ball as well. Like if you have a chance to shoot, just shoot because he has the
take more
ability.
shots, yeah. In
Yeah,
the
he has
front.
the ability. Exactly. Like that. That wasn't even like a difficult chance. He had to just put side foot the ball into the post. I don't
Yeah.
know why he did what he did.
If you get more goals from him, that'll also be good for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what do you make of the gaffer so far over the 3 games?
Mr. Slut, yeah.
Slot machine.
Uh, oh, he's been excellent, really. I like this understated approach, like they said before. We're not going to get what we got with Klopp,
Yeah.
like a very emotional guy getting
Yeah.
behind the fans and things like that. But maybe this is what we need: a more controlled approach. And
Yeah.
he's very focused on doing better. He still says there's room for improvement.
Yeah. You can see also sometimes when the players do certain things, like when we were playing the rondos on the side of the field, like
Mm.
apparently he was actually like trying to tell them not to do that. What I mean? Like, he's very like strict, and the one thing
Mm.
he seems very calm,
Very
like
calm, very calm. Yeah, that's
even
what I
in
like about him.
interviews, even on the sideline, he's very calm and he's very focused on getting the job done and then moving
Yes,
on.
yes.
Like he doesn't do all the fist bumps, the hugs.
He's
He
so like
just acknowledges.
understated, man. Like there's nothing
Yeah, exactly.
about him really. He's just doing his
Yeah,
business.
but remember I said like I think before the season, I can't remember which episode it was, that like I saw absolutely nothing of Slot when he
Yeah,
was
I didn't know he
appointed.
existed.
Yeah, the only thing that I saw was a video when they beat Ajax at their home ground, and in the dressing room they showed a clip of him telling the players that like this is a great result, but it's just a
Mm.
win. It's only 3 points. Like we have much bigger
Oh yes, yes. You sent
objectives
that to
than
me.
winning. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like that is something that has stuck with me through all this time. Like clearly this
Mm.
guy, like he wants to win. You know what I mean? He's not here to celebrate. Look, they have a
Sure.
parade down the street for beating United. He's like, okay, we won. Acknowledge
Mm.
the crowd. Move on to the next game. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Maybe like a Pip kind of a guy, but
Yeah,
less intense.
yeah. But it will be
Because
interesting
you
to
don't know
see
what's
what we
going on
do
behind the scenes.
in terms of the small cups, how we approach that.
Yes, yes.
Because obviously he'll make changes, but
I'm a bit concerned
like
about our squad though, like with depth. I feel like
I think we have
we've gotten some more
the
players, but
I think we have the numbers, um, but it's just quality in certain. So like we have Gravenberch and Endo, for example, but that Endo is not a quality replacement for Gravenberch in terms of
yeah.
what the management wants to do. And then I don't know what other position, maybe the left back.
Our attack is covered. It's more
Yeah, our
wing
attack
back,
is covered. Yeah,
centre backs
yeah. So
definitely.
I think the left back. But centre backs, we have Gomez and Kwanzaa. They're both
Gomez.
good defenders.
Only them
They're both
two.
good defenders. Like,
But,
yeah, but it's 4 people, and they probably, if anything happens,
Gomez
like more than
never
that.
trust Gomez in full.
No, I trust Gomez, but the only thing with Gomez, he needs a rhythm. Like he's a rhythm player. Like
Yeah,
you can't really trust him to
a
just be
rhythm player.
thrown in
Yes,
and then
yes.
he gives a world class performance.
Few games to get settled, and because if
Yeah.
you put him in first game, he's most likely going to make a mistake or something.
So he will probably play against West Ham in the Carabao. So, but yeah, I think we numbers wise, it's fine. It's just the quality in certain, I think the left
Quality,
back and the
yeah.
central midfield. Yeah, and so hopefully, because don't forget we have Curtis Jones also that's injured.
Oh yes, yes. I forgot about
So,
him.
and Elliot, I don't know
Elliot didn't
where.
even come on, no? Did he come on Sunday?
Elliot, no, he didn't. I don't think he came on.
We're not seeing much of
And,
him this season.
and yeah, that's the thing. I think Chiesa and Salah's on the right, and I think Elliot and Sabozalai He's like fighting for one place. But just look, Elliot can't run as fast. Like I can't. That is not a like for like replacement. You know what I mean?
It's not two different players,
Yeah.
and we need Szoboszlai's energy in the beginning of the game, or for the
Your,
most of the game.
his off the ball work is immense, honestly.
Mm.
But that is how
You,
it was
you
the
don't
beginning of
actually
last
realize it.
season. Yeah. If you go into a
It's
game
in the
and
game,
you
man.
tell yourself today I'm gonna watch the Bosnia and you watch it, then you'll realize
He's always the one chasing after that. As soon as
always when we lose the ball, then that guy's sprint
that guy's
speed.
there first,
He did it a lot in the Brentford game, especially saved us a lot on the counter attack.
But just how many times did Gravenberg intercept on Sunday, man? But I don't know if it's because
I think it's
they
8
kept
times.
giving the ball away, but also he just picked up at loose balls every time.
Yeah, but like in a game of football, everyone gives the ball away. Like nobody comes off the pitch with 100%. It's all about how your team is structured to deal with the situations where you give the ball away. Like when
Yes.
Casemiro gave the ball away, there was
They can't just blame
complete
him also,
overlap of plays. Like Gravenberch gave the ball away, McAllister gave the ball away, but you didn't see any chances for them
Yeah.
because of how we set up these people getting back behind the ball when we do that. You know what I mean? It's all about the structure. So
teamwork, man.
yeah, exactly.
What's a teamwork?
Yeah, and also now looking ahead, we have the Champions League draw was made. Actually, like quite a tough group, like tricky games
Group of death.
in there. I'll just see if I can bring up actually our next fixtures. What's this now? I think AC Milan is the first one we have. Well, look at what would you prefer? No? We have Leverkusen and Madrid at home, no? And then we have away from home tricky games like PSV. What else do we have? Let me just check the fixtures here. Or RB Leipzig. Would you prefer to have Madrid at home and Leverkusen at home, or would you actually prefer them to away so that when you have the other teams, they're actually playing at your home ground, so that removes that element of trickiness. You know what I mean? Which one do you prefer?
To stand a chance against Madrid, we need all advantage we can. So I'll definitely take them at home.
Why? But they beat us
Madrid.
5-2 at home also.
I know, yeah, but I don't see us beating them there at their home ground. So I think we can beat these smaller teams, so to say, away.
No, we can beat anybody.
We can beat anybody.
It's just I would actually prefer to play Madrid away. I would prefer to play Madrid at the Bernabeu.
Why?
Just because Madrid have the capability of beating you at your own home ground. Do you know what I mean?
But they also have that and home ground advantage.
So our rather bank like Leipzig away. Leipzig just broke Leverkusen's record now, the unbeaten streak. So going away to them is not an easy game. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather have them at my home ground and beat them than have a tricky away tie. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, valid point, but it's not too bad. It could have been worse. But we got AC Milan away.
AC Milan away.
AC Milan away.
That's also a tricky tie that I would prefer to have it on. But they don't have the best of starts at the moment, so we should manage that tie if we don't make unnecessary ties.
But look how quick the fixtures are coming in now after that.
Yeah. I was about to point it. So we have Forest. So it's like every 3 days there's a game now.
3 days, yeah.
So
but
Milan.
It's too early to talk trophies here and what would you prioritize? But yeah, let's not.
Let's first get past West Ham. No, you know what I think. I think the Carabao Cup is going to make changes. I think it's going to take if we go through, we go through. If we don't, we don't. Like it's that kind of competition. Like when you come towards the latter stages, then you start putting out like your Salahs and things. But in the beginning, it's just it is what it is.
Because I want to win a League Cup this year.
Like
Premier League or Champions League.
I want to be there for Champions League at the end. Yeah. And I want to win the FA Cup because the FA Cup is a big trophy for me.
It's a big one for you.
It's a big one for me.
I mean, that's
Look,
for weak
Mans,
teams like United.
yeah. No, but it's still a prestigious competition. Look, Man says we must keep Casemiro.
Don't send him back.
Don't scapegoat Casemiro. I know he's at fault, but you see
He was
now,
in their best player last year, or
if you watch
not too
the
long
game,
ago.
now, it's not unfortunate because even before those moments, he was like giving the ball away and stuff. But other
Mm.
people also giving the ball away, and then we didn't score from those moments. But nobody says anything
It's
about
just
those
now we
moments. It's just
capitalized
because it's a
twice.
goal. Yeah, exactly. So
So,
yeah,
yeah.
you can't say he's
But
not at fault, but
I
also at
think,
the same time, he's not the only one at fault because look where he lost the ball. Now. It's not like he was at the edge of the box and then we got the ball and took a shot.
yeah, no,
There's still people there
there was
to
still
help
men
you. Like
behind
look
him.
at Lissandro standing next to Diaz that scored that second goal. Like what is he doing? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Many players lose the
yeah,
ball
but it's
in
still
that position.
yeah. Like the way Casemiro lost the ball for the second goal when the Diaz came on the side of him. Other players in the game also lost the ball in a similar fashion.
Mm,
Didn't game as it's
definitely.
just like you say, it's all about the end result at the end of the move.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's our few games that we have had. So
Oh,
overall, so far, who would you say has been our best player, or is it actually like too difficult to
for me now,
decide?
I think it's Gravenberg, to be honest. That guy is just like,
Like over all three games,
I was always missing that player last season.
yeah.
Like for me, there's nothing
Like
different
you
about Salah.
personally,
Yes, they will always score goals.
yeah.
Okay, the defense is better,
This is the
but
overall rating so far for the three games. So you can see Gravenberch and Salah is like
Salah's
and
8.2.
Diaz, but that's
Robertson,
also because of their
yeah,
goals. So obviously their goals like
the goals
count a
pushed them
lot.
up. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay. TTS definitely because he did go through dry spells here and there last year,
yeah.
but
No, his output wasn't very good.
yeah. So between Gravenberg and Diaz, but for me, I like Diaz, man. I just feel not Diaz, Gravenberg. I
Yeah,
just feel more confident now. Like we're not conceding with him. I don't know if it's him, but it's just different this year. We're more
yeah.
defensively solid even with him there, and
And you
in the
can see
midfield.
what we said earlier, the left back position. So Robertson is the
Yes, yes.
lowest out of the back
He's
line.
nowhere to
It's
be
not
seen
far.
in the
It's
second
not.
sometimes.
No, but I think
Mm,
it's instruction. He's clearly being told to stay a bit more back, or
stay
maybe it was
back.
just for the United
Maybe
game.
that's
Yeah,
also why we
because
also not
he
playing him.
doesn't have the legs. He doesn't have the legs to go up and down like he used to anymore.
Mm,
Yeah. So
I'm still waiting for Trent to eat form to put in those crosses.
yeah, Trent has been a bit slightly wayward with his passes in the final third
Mm,
and his
but
cross. And
but
I think his free kick conversion rate is quite. I don't know. I don't feel
I don't think
confident
it's
when he
good.
steps up for a free kick. I don't think it's as good as what it should be.
It's always like he'll miss quite a few, and then we actually don't expect him to score, and that same day he will score.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's like free kicks are hard, man. It's just not always.
yeah. But I like how Slot is managing his minutes.
Yes, yes, giving
Like he doesn't care if
break
you're throwing a
time.
tantrum 1 week. I'll take you off the next week the same time. Like I'm the manager. You'll do what I say.
He was happy this
I
week to
like
come
that.
off.
Yeah, exactly. And last week, how was he coming on? His mouth was on the floor.
Yeah,
But yeah, so far so good.
yeah, we didn't expect this start now.
I think we would have. No, I think we would have taken 7 out of 9 because we had a
Mm.
tricky third fixture
We
at
should
Old
win our
Trafford.
next 5 Premier League fixtures. It's relatively easy. I know Chelsea's.
5.
Yeah, we should get 15 points
Who's
out of
our
them.
Who's our 5? I didn't see now. Who's the fifth?
Um, Chelsea's the
Oh,
fifth
Premier.
one in Premier League. I know that will be
I
the
know we
toughest
have
one.
Wolves. We have Wolves away.
So it's Forest home, Bournemouth
Yeah,
home, Wolves away, Palace away. We should win all of those.
and the
And
East
then
Champions League in
Chelsea
between there
home.
also.
But Chelsea, I don't know what to make of Chelsea. They last man.
I see Palace is an early kickoff. Palace away is a tricky game,
Mm.
but we have a good record
They
there. But it's
are,
never like easy.
but
Yeah,
we normally get the job done.
yeah, yeah. We can go 5.
That's 15 points.
Yeah, and then we have Arsenal after the Chelsea game. So to go, if we can go into the Arsenal game like with a lead over them, it puts
Mm.
pressure on them to come Or
Yeah,
whose home ground is that? Sorry, whose home ground? Oh, it's at their home ground.
Arsenal.
So yeah, so it puts pressure on them to get a win because
Exactly.
usually against the big teams you want to win your home game.
Yes, yes, yes. And if we still unbeaten by then,
Yeah.
touch wood.
I think last year they deserved to they beat us 3-1, so that's going to be like
Mm.
a
We
difficult
actually had a
game.
very poor record against the top four last year.
100%. It was
Sure.
very, very bad.
Unlike us.
Especially and at home we had like City and Arsenal that we should have won, but we didn't take our chances.
Yeah.
Even the
Very
United was a
frustrating.
0-0 draw. We should have won that game as well.
But you know what I think is the difference also this year? Sana mentioned in his post match that they maybe got, well, he spoke himself, but he got comfortable after 7 years of Klopp, man. So I don't know if the players are maybe feeling a bit
Yeah, I think Jones
rejuvenated,
also said it
more
in
upward.
pre-season that they're enjoying like these new training drills,
Yeah,
like just like a different perspective
completely
on
new after such a long
how to
time.
go about, because some of the players like Klopp was all in, like Trent, he only had Klopp as a manager. Salah still had
Yeah,
Roma when he was at Roma. He was with Jose at Chelsea for a little while. So Klopp, Trent only had Klopp. So,
no.
but you can see
Also
a
maybe
lot of them are saying that they're enjoying it and they're enjoying how the managers like conversing with him and relaying the instructions. You can see his English is quite good, so
mm,
obviously that helps.
yes, yes.
Yeah, but obviously I think you asked me earlier about Gravenberch's test, so the same will be for
Mm.
Slot. Like his real test will come after we lose a game. Like we
And
haven't
once we have
conceded yet.
multiple fixtures in a
Like
week.
what happens when we go a goal down in a game? How do we respond? All
Yeah,
those questions he still needs to go through because obviously we're not going to go unbeaten
yes,
probably.
yes. No, it's still early
So
days, man.
and
Yeah.
also like at the moment, besides Jones, I don't think is it just Jones that's injured. I think just so he has like a full complement of players.
For now,
So
yeah.
we'll see like what happens when what's he gonna do when Gravenberch picks up a knock? So Bozilai's energies in
Yeah.
there, he picks up a knock, like so all those
Then we're
things.
gonna see.
But so far we can only comment on the three
Mm.
games, and so far he's passed the test with flying colors. And I enjoy seeing clean sheets because it just breeds so much
Yeah,
confidence in the
definitely.
back
Yeah.
line. You know what I mean? And it's also quite like a statement to the opposition. Like it's
It
tough for
is,
you
man.
to. It's going to be tough for you to
Yes,
get a
yeah.
goal. Yeah,
They say defenses wins titles.
yeah.
So,
I see there's quite a few United fans watching.
oh,
Don't worry,
really?
Dr. Suleiman is offering his services. Give to other
Yeah.
givers. Anybody, anybody who needs help,
Need some help?
give them a call, please.
Give him a call.
They're 24/7. They do absolutely amazing work. So, big up to them every time.
Mm.
But anyway, I think is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Mm.
Have you anything to say about this ball fraud, Mr.
Oh,
Harry
Harry
Potter?
Potter. Shame, man. I actually feel sorry for him a bit.
How could you feel sorry for him?
I do feel sorry for him. No,
Why?
after that reporter, did you see the questions that reporter asked him?
Yeah, I think that was unnecessary.
Nah, they shouldn't
But
have.
I think the reporter, no? I think the reporter, he seems like he's almost like he was fed up with the nonsense that
Yeah,
Ten Hag
it was
speaks
like
every week.
gunning him.
because because they asking, like, just think like you come out of the press conference or Slot now, and Slot is like discussing the tactics that they use, and now you go to Ten
Mm.
Hag and this guy's just like, oh, like after Man City, we
Yeah,
were the second best team, 2 trophies in 2 years. And the guy's asking him about tactics, and Ten Hag is talking about trophies. So it's almost like the reporter just got fed up. Like, what is
yeah.
wrong with this guy, man?
Dude,
But
I
I
was
think
gonna
it was
tell him
unnecessary.
to go to hell. Like Klopp would have told him, don't
Yeah,
ask me
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, I think it was unnecessary from the reporter in the end.
Mm.
We have a question here from Ilias.
Sancho, who's that?
Comments on Sancho. It's a very random question, Ilias, but okay.
Where's he at Chelsea now?
It's,
No,
is that Chelsea on loan? Yeah. Sancho, I think
we
at
had
the
to
end of
see
the
what
day,
he's gonna do.
I think it's a good decision for United to get rid of him because he clearly wasn't in the manager's plans. Like clearly you can see they didn't
Mm.
really see eye to eye.
That guy wasn't happy there.
The only thing I don't agree with was giving it to Chelsea because he's a direct rival for the top 4 positions. That's the only thing. But financially, it's a good deal because they're getting a guaranteed 25 mil next season, and they're taking his wages off the books
Mm.
for the
He
rest
was
of the
on quite
season.
a
So,
high
so
wage,
in
no?
total, it's like I don't know, probably 30 odd that they're saving. So yeah, he wasn't like on 250, I think. From when he was like
Mm.
22, he was at
But
a
you could
young
see
age.
that
I'm
that
like,
guy
I
was
don't
never
know.
happy there, man, for a long time.
He didn't, yeah, he didn't quite fit. He's one of those players I don't know, you feel like things have to be right all around him
Ah,
for him to be able to produce his best. You know what I mean?
yes, yes.
And it takes the right kind of manager to bring out the best in him.
But you might not
So
even get a
yeah,
lot of time at Chelsea because they've got a lot
they
of
have a lot
attacking
of attacking
options.
options. But then again, I think he seems to suit Chelsea better than what United's
Mm.
trying to do because if you look at the players Chelsea have, like the Felix,
Yeah.
Nkunku, they all that players that they can keep possession of the ball, play the 1-2s, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
So he
He could
seems like
slot
he's
in there.
yeah. Whereas United they have like pace on the wings, they have Anthony, Diallo,
Mm.
Rashford, Garnacho. They're all like not speed merchants, but they all basically their game is based on speed. Where Sancho is
Yeah.
more like to feed, he wants to play 1-2s with those around him and then pick his moments when to attack. So
Mm.
yeah, that's what I think about Sancho. If you have any other questions, please feel free.
No questions.
Yeah. If you have any questions even after you can leave it in the comments of the video and I'll get back to you.
I must ask you this because
Yeah.
it's been all the talk in the English media. Do you want Ten Hag out as a okay? Yes, a Liverpool fan. You can say no, but do you think he should go? Or the owners came out and backed him, the sporting director today.
No, but apparently those comments were after his
What the hell?
that is us watching Ten Hag's performances.
uh-uh. Damn it, yo. Kick a guy while he's
Oh,
down.
what a guy, man. But yeah, anyway, now I think okay, I'm trying to think objectively. Like
Look, he
I
won
think
two
there's
trophies in 2 seasons. That's
I
that's
think the
decent,
only reason
honest.
no man, you see, like
Yeah, his
Solskjaer
league
said,
form is terrible, but
anybody can win a trophy, and it's usually not the best teams that wins the trophy at the end of the day. Like you like look at
but
all the Champions League winners. If you go through, like look at the Champions League winners. Like when we won the Champions League in 2005, we weren't the best team. Like
I
there's a lot
know,
of those occasions when Chelsea won,
but I
Bayern
mean
wasn't the best team.
they beat
Even
City.
FA Cup, Wigan beat City in the
They
FA
beat
Cup final.
us in the FA Cup.
You can't tell me. No. I'm saying the FA Cup, like what they won last year, like that was a
Hmm.
very good achievement because of the teams they
Yeah,
won
that
along the
was
way. I'm not talking about the FA Cup. I'm talking in general. Like a
okay.
cup competition must be a supplement to your league performance.
Yeah,
Do you know what
yeah.
I mean?
But if you look at it, it's only been 2 seasons and he won 2 trophies. That's more than a lot of managers. So you should be
It
using
depends
actual
what
gold now this season. So
it
okay,
depends
the
what
start
is
was bad.
your viewpoint. Like I agree with what Ollie said about your league is your bread and butter. That is where you judge
Mm.
how your team is
Yeah,
improving.
true.
Because you can't win the Carling Cup and then finish eighth, and
I
you
know.
clearly
Yeah,
you haven't improved. Do you know what I mean? So and
I know what
especially
you
this
mean.
is like you at Man United. This isn't Crystal Palace where you'll be happy for 2 trophies in 2 years. You know what I mean? This you're supposed to win. This you're supposed to be challenging for Champions League and league. And then
And they supposed they finished
if you
eighth
win
last
a
year.
cup along the way, then obviously it's a bonus. But you can't tell me
But no, but I
like
do think
look.
they must give him this season now to see.
I don't think I think
I don't
they'll
think he needs to
should give
go right
him.
away.
I think
Like
they should
honestly
no. I
speaking,
don't like. I said in the preview that unless they do 7-0 or something, then they shouldn't sack him. I don't think this game should
because they
or
came
result.
thus far now in terms of backing him and changing the whole structure at the club. They need to see it through for one more season.
Yeah, but I don't think that's relevant. I think if they want to sack him, they're not
But
gonna think, oh, we did all these things. I'm not gonna. If they feel like the time has come to sack him, they will sack him. Like I don't. So I think they should give him a bit more time. Let's like until Christmas, and then see how it goes. But obviously, from a rival's point of view, give him a 5-year contract because as long as a manager isn't a threat to the Champions League and the league, I don't care what you win.
Yeah.
Besides, it's irrelevant what else you do to us. So, like I'm the same. Like look at when Fergie won the treble, no? Like he won the Champions League, the league, and the FA Cup, and then we won in 2001 the League Cup, the UEFA, basically the Europa and the FA Cup. So how can you
like
can't go tell a
we were
United
back.
fan, like you can't tell a United fan, oh, we also won the treble. It's 3 trophies. You know, that is what they're literally doing at the moment. They're speaking about trophies as if it's the Champions League and the league. You know what I mean? You can't just say, oh, I won 3 trophies. You also won 3 trophies. But look at the quality of the trophies that you're winning. You know, you have to take everything into context.
But I'm looking at the
But
era now.
I think they should give it. I think they should give him more time. But he also doesn't help himself with the things that he says.
yeah.
Like the Harry Potter comment and just like his team will get battered and draw the game, but they deserve to lose, and they will say like we are
And
like
he
one of
doesn't
the most
protect his players
dynamic.
because he was.
No, he says we are one of the most
Casemiro
dynamic and entertaining teams. Like how can you say you were entertaining and dynamic team when you get battered left, right, and center? Like you know what I mean? It's just so yeah. Like objectively speaking, I think they should give him a bit more time. They do have some players out.
They should.
At the moment also that might be key to what he wants to do, and the league just started now, so yeah, give him some more time. But if it's in the same, if he's still losing like heavily like by Christmas, you can't really complain. You can't really have too much complaints. So yeah, so then they'll probably do an interim. We'll see. Probably Ruud van Nistelrooy will take over towards the end of the season, but it's a long way to go. He always has these cycles where he loses games and then he has a set of winnable games. Like now they have Southampton, they have Barnsley, so it's probably going to be 2 wins. Yeah, exactly. It's still early, man. All this, we just banter for the sake of bantering, but
yes.
When you put our real footballing hats on, you know what I mean? I think it's too early to sack him. But he really needs to stop.
Now we don't have
being delusional.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, only international. International fixtures. The only thing with international fixtures that I look out for is just hoping that we avoid injuries.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah. All our players are going on international.
We have a whole lot of players actually.
I saw Italy's coach is keeping Chiesa. He's letting Chiesa stay because he said he wants to focus on his new club.
Oh, to stay.
So he's staying with us. Yeah, he's not going.
Oh, but, okay, that's good. But Gravenberch is in Netherlands.
Is it?
Yeah.
Van Dijk, obviously.
Yeah, I have the players. I'm not
sure.
We have 20 players going actually.
Sure.
But luckily, this. Remember last season after international break, we always had the early game, but at least this time we're not. I think United have early game. We have it later on in the season. So it's Gakpo, Alisson, Sabo, Trent, the usual suspect, Jota. And I think it's qualifiers, so they are going to definitely play. It's not like friendlies. Yeah, here's the team.
Sure.
Or some of the team. Nunes is suspended. Remember, he got the 5-game ban for jumping into the crowd.
Oh yes.
McAllister. Here's the senior players. So there's some under 23s like Elliot plays for England under 23s. Neone also. So it's actually like most, even Kwanzaa got called up. But obviously not all of them will play. Like I don't think Kwanzaa will play that much for England.
Yeah, he won't play.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I can't remember Keller's nationality. What his nationality?
Isn't he Irish? Irish, I think.
Yeah, possible. Yeah. Irish. And Bradley also. But Bradley is Northern Ireland, I think. And Keller is the Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
So yeah. Just hopefully they can come back in one piece. So I'm actually wondering for the Forest game if they'll give like Nunes a start because he'll be here now for the whole 2 weeks, and give Jota a break because then Jota can play the Champions League game. You know what I mean? So we have that.
Because Jota didn't offer much for me in last game, so I want to see Nunes also given a chance.
Yeah, so we'll see. And Chiesa will obviously get minutes, hopefully, when we come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it for now. There's no more questions. Okay, is there anything else you want to say before I leave? Before we leave?
I just can't wait until I see my team play again.
Yeah, so
That's
long.
the
But
only
at least
thing.
we have All Blacks versus New Zealand on Saturday.
At Cape Town.
Sorry, not All Blacks versus New Zealand. All Blacks versus the Bokke. Yeah, Cape
Are
Town
you playing in
Stadium.
Cape
Yeah.
Town?
So avoid the waterfront if you can.
Are you going?
Because of the traffic. Nah, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna pay for that. You know how expensive the tickets.
Sold out in minutes.
Yeah, but they apparently they kept tickets behind. Also, a lot of people were criticizing them. They released it like a patch, like later on
No.
to the public. So people were complaining about that. Obviously, it was
Yeah.
a strategic move, and I think if you
Yeah.
bought a season ticket for Stormers, then yeah, it's included in the season ticket as well.
Yes.
That
Yes.
game. So
Yeah.
yeah, the
Okay, at
season
least
tickets are
like
actually
something
quite
to watch.
decently priced if you like want to go like every game. It's like it actually works
No.
out decently. Yeah.
No, I'm not so mad about
Because
that.
I think it includes province and Stormers games. So you get like
Okay.
it's like a good few months of rugby. But yeah, I don't think there's anything more that I want to add. Enjoy. I
Yeah.
think we'll
On
be
TV.
back. We'll be back next week, Tuesday, for fantasy game week 4 preview, and then the Thursday will be a preview for the Nottingham Forest game. So hopefully all our players can come back in one piece. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. Enjoy the international break. Stay safe. Keep warm if it's in your winter. Enjoy the sunshine if it's your summer. And we'll see you next time on our TV.